Okay, I'm sorry if this breaks your illusion of what studying abroad really is. No, I'm not sorry. Don't expect everyone to act like a grown-up. I literally just want a freaking job. Like, I literally raw dogged all of those nightclubs sober. Just enjoy uni and just being in the UK too. Or don't and just be miserable. Hello there. Are you about to start university, start your master's degree, or about to move to the UK? Then you are at the right place. In fact, actually, this is the only place you should be. You should not be studying for exams. You should be watching this video. Okay, maybe study for exams because you need that to get into university. So previously, I did a New Year's reset vlog where I basically just kind of rebrand myself for this entire year. I have decided that it's a new year, new me. I am going to package all the drama, more like all memories from university, and I'm going to just throw it at your face. Hello everyone, my name is Asher. I am a recent international master's graduate in the UK. I've stayed in the UK to do my bachelor's and then directly into my master's, so 4 years in a row. In this video, I will be talking about my honest experience about university or just some basic tips of arriving in the UK, and this video can be for everyone. Some of the points will be more tailored towards international students' experiences, so it's up to you. Okay, but before we begin though, look at this mug. It says, wake up, drink coffee and be awesome. Me, literally me. Well, it's not my mug, it's my friend's mug, but she's not living here anymore, so it's my mug. So here are 15 things that I wish I knew before I started university. Starting off with the basic stuff, I think number one is a very common thing. Everyone experiences it. When you get to the UK, there will be a very big shock. And I'm not talking about the,
oh my god, I'm finally going to uni, yay.
Especially for international students, being able to study abroad, living abroad, getting to university is a dream for a lot of people. For instance, for me, when I got to university, I was like, okay, I've been dreaming about this for like past 6 years now, and I am here. What do I do next? Like, I don't know. All I thought about in the past was just how I can get here, and now I'm here. It's really normal to feel this way. Everybody does. You're not the only one going through this emotion. So take it easy and give yourself some time to adapt. Number two, if you are on a budget, make sure you sign up to the supermarket memberships as soon as possible.
Everything in the UK is so expensive already.
Signing up to a membership will actually save you lots of money, especially with the membership prices like Tesco. Sainsbury's not as much, but then Morrison's do a lot of membership prices too. They're all free to sign up. All you need to do is literally just download their app, log in, and you'll get a membership card. Number three, if you are looking for cellular like phone network, I am using a company called Voxy. The best part about Voxy is all social media, music streaming, movie streaming, YouTube, Netflix, TikTok, all of those are free. It really spoiled me so much because I got back to Macau and got back on my original phone card. I just used like my whole 5 gigabytes within half a day because I was just on TikTok the entire time. So if you're someone who uses a lot of social media, consider using Voxy because they're really good in terms of these things. Number four, this is something that I really wished someone told me earlier, and that's house hunting. Now, depending on where you go in the UK, for instance, if you are going to Durham or if you are going to Cambridge, London, those places are crazy with house hunting. Like, there's a really bad housing crisis there. So sometimes house hunting can start as early as literally September, October, right at the beginning of the year. You have to like queue up to view one single property. But for instance, I am living in Leeds right now, and Leeds, there's a better housing market, whatever you call it over here. It's not as bad. In the past 3 years, first time I signed my contract in March, second time in April, third time it was literally in July for the coming September. So it really depends on where you are, but there is no harm in always just trying to find a place as soon as possible because all the good places and the cheapest ones will be signed away. But don't always aim for the cheapest ones because a lot of properties in the UK are not properly kept up. Make sure you view a property before you sign it. Number five, even if you have no plans to learn to drive, make sure you apply for a provisional driver's license. In the UK, BRPs are no longer a thing like the biometric cards. So in order for you to prove your age or prove your identity, you will need to take your passports out. However, if you don't have an English translation on your passport, sometimes some people will still reject them. The best way to avoid this is literally just apply for a provisional driver's license. You can use it to do everything. Get into clubs, buy medicine from the shops, everything. Now, number six, my biggest regret. In the UK, in bachelor's, there's this thing called a placement year. Now, this happens in the third year of your bachelor's. In this year, you will go out to work in a company for 1 whole year and then come back to do your final year in the fourth year, meaning you will extend your course from a 3 years to 4 years course. Your university's career service will have more information about these kind of years and how to apply for them and so on. But the biggest difference between the UK and, for instance, like countries like Australia is in the UK, you are responsible of getting your own placement due to the super high competition. I couldn't get one. I ended up just going in to do a master's degree, but then I really wished I tried so much harder because trust me on this, a placement year will always be better than a master's degree. Like, this will not get me a job. A professional year of experience will get you a job in the UK. Sometimes with placement year, they might even give you a return offer to go back to work in that company after you graduate, depending on your performance. Doing a master's degree doesn't make you stand out anymore. And also from my job searching experiences, recruiters literally try to avoid hiring master's graduates. They assume that I wouldn't want to commit to it and will just leave, even though I literally just want a freaking job. Like, come on, like, please, come on, just give me a job. Right, numero 7. Your university has multiple services to help you. For instance, a career service, counseling services, disability service. Now in the UK, people with mental health related stuff are also eligible for support from the disability service. They can provide additional support such as flexible deadlines, flexible attendance, or direct reading guidance, and so on, and they will help you communicate with your school. One of the things I do want to talk about is the student union. On the surface, the student union provides all the events, societies, but then they also do one very, very important thing. They are there to stand up for you when you are having issues with the university. For instance, if you have any complaints about your professors, or if there are any grading mistakes that the school doesn't seem to really want to help correct, then you can go to the student union. They will send someone to go to the meeting with you, and they will advocate for you. You can even go to your student union for things like if you need any advice on housing stuff, or changing courses, or like finance stuff. They will have an advice team, and they will be able to help you. Please make sure you use all of these services, because for us international students, we're paying up to 30k just to be here.
Use your goddamn money. You paid for this, okay?
Leaving these kind of tips behind, I am going to get into something more emotionally deeper. Okay, I'm sorry if this breaks your illusion of what studying abroad really is. No, I'm not sorry. Okay, it won't be entirely negative. It'll be like a mix of both, I think. Now, okay, trigger warning, I will be talking about mental health. Number 8, age doesn't matter in university. So I was 17 when I started my bachelor's, and then I was 20 when I started my master's. People around me always call me the young one, or some of them were even like, oh my god, oh, you're just a baby. But then throughout my 2 degrees, I realized that I was literally studying with people in the late 20s, or some of them were even retired. It's our passion for the topic we study that brings us together in this course. That's literally it. Just an advice for the younger ones, just because you're young, don't feel a bit entitled because you're like, oh, I'm a genius because I'm young. No, you actually get to learn so much more from these older people around you. Maybe it's because I do history. There were these 2 mature students in our seminar, and they were telling us stories about how they reacted to listening to the radio and witnessing the collapse of the Soviet Union. It was just so inspiring for me, honestly. I loved it. I would say though, if you are on the younger side, don't tell anyone your age. Ageism is still real. Like, from my personal experience, I feel like people still subconsciously have this kind of prejudice against you. Don't give people an opportunity to judge your ability before they get to see what you're actually capable of doing. Number 9. So this is a very, very basic one, but I think people just don't hear enough. You don't have to make friends right away after you get to university. It takes time. It really do. I was too desperate in my first year. I thought I had to make friends with people I see immediately, and I gave myself lots of pressure. I remember I started getting really anxious and really depressed. I was like, why do I not have friends? It's been like a week, it's been 2 weeks, like I don't know anyone, I'm not speaking to anyone, I'm just by myself. You want to make really good life friends in university, people who you can keep in contact with after your course, even when you're miles and miles away. So please, 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 please take your time. Good friends will show up later. That's what happened to me, and I'm so grateful that I've met these people who I'm still in contact with, even though they don't live in Leeds anymore, and we just try to like meet up whenever we can when we're in the same place. Okay, number 10. This one is very, very real, because I think some people might get offended because of this one. Don't expect everyone to act like a grown-up just because they are biologically 18 or above. There you go, I've said it. It's university. You think people will be very mature when they come out of high school, but then you're also forgetting that these people are literally fresh out of high school. Gossip runs through societies and friend groups. Like, every single society and friend group I've been in, there is always gossip. There's always people hating behind each other. All I can say is you cannot avoid this kind of gossip or just these kind of like toxic friendship group behavior. What you can do is stop fixating on them. Stop thinking about what people think about you. Drama will find you. Just focus on being yourself. Focus on finding the right group of people for you. It's a very big thing in the UK where people will always just act like they're nice to you, but then once you turn around, the daggers come out and they just start stabbing you behind the backs and you wouldn't even notice. I've met so many people who I literally don't really speak to much anymore. Like, I don't even know if we're like really friends anymore. But then once I see them, they're like,
oh my god, hi, it's so nice to see you. Oh my god, we need to hang out soon. Like, yes, let's grab coffee.
and I'm just like, I'm like here the entire time. I tried to reach out to you in the past, but you didn't respond to me and you never tried to reach out. So like, come on. If you don't like me, you don't have to be friends with me. Number 11. So for a lot of people, university experience basically surrounds drinking. People often have a lot of misconception about, oh, you must drink in order to be cool in university, in order to even make friends in university. Wrong. That is so wrong. You don't need to drink to actually be cool in university. Drinking doesn't make you cool. Instead, forcing yourself to drink to impress people around you makes you stupid. You can call me boring if you want, but this is why it's so important to meet the right group of friends, because in the past 4 years, I literally don't really drink. I think I drank like once, and that was it. All of my friends know that I don't drink. They never force me to drink, and they still include me to like parties or going to pubs or nightclubs, and I'll literally be there with my Coca-Cola. Like, I literally raw dogged all of those nightclubs sober. Like, honestly, you don't need a higher alcohol tolerance, or you don't need to force yourself to drink alcohol even if you don't like the taste of it. You just need better friends. Don't fall to peer pressure. If you like drinking, good for you, but make sure drink safely and drink responsibly. Number 12. This is a very hard one for me because growing up in Asia, I was always told about mental health equals weakness and I shouldn't acknowledge it. I should just
Get over it. I should just do more exercise, go on a jog, eat better, sleep earlier.
It doesn't work that way though. When you come to a whole new country by yourself, or just when you go to university by yourself, you no longer live in a familiar environment. You no longer have the familiar group of people around you. And that is how all these mental health things can just pop up all of a sudden at the same time. And it gets very overwhelming, especially when you have to battle this whole stigma that was built in your brain that you cannot acknowledge them. All of these feelings, all of these emotions, all the mental health stuff, all of them are valid. The fact that you are able to acknowledge it, seek help for yourself to overcome these obstacles, actually make you stronger than the people who shame you for it and actually suffers the same thing themselves, deny it, and turn them into underlying anger issues. I want you to understand that when you get to university, there is no such thing as wasting your time because you have more responsibilities than you used to have. First of all, you are studying, you're adapting to a whole new place at the same time, you're forcing yourself to make friends, trying to be social, going through so much, honestly, and you need to give yourself some credit for it. You can be working in the library for a day and then taking maybe like the night off or taking the next day off to recharge. That's not wasting your time. Instead, forcing yourself to work till the brink of falling apart and then having to take multiple days off just to recharge and recover. Now, that is the worst case scenario. Please, please, please take care of yourselves. Don't ever guilt yourself into thinking that, oh, I don't think I've done enough work today. You are enough. You've done enough. Just take a break. Okay, number 13, continuing with these stigmas from back home. Social anxiety is real. It's very real. I remember back home, people would be like, oh, he's just very shy. Oh yeah, he's useless. He doesn't even want to talk to anyone. Like, how is he going to progress in his career? Like, social anxiety is more than just being shy. You can struggle with eye contact when you're doing interviews. You can struggle with standing next to people, talking to people. You can struggle with being in a place where it's super crowded. At some point, you might even struggle with just leaving your room. You're at a new place. Go through it at your own pace. Like, don't let the world beat you down for your struggles, and don't let what people back home think about you affect you. If you have any mental health related issues, please go see the counseling services at the university, and they provide a few free sessions per year. Okay, now this one hits home way too close. So, number 14, doing a postgraduate will not solve all of your problems. I have 2 degrees right now, but honestly, I still don't know what I want to do with my life. Slowly though, like now that I've been like job searching for a few months and now I'm working this part-time, it made me realize that it's okay to just not have everything figured out at this point, especially with how tough the job market is. The world is in a mess. You will be alright not knowing what you want to do even when you're like 23, 24, 25. Like, I'm not even joking, mentality wise. I feel like I'm still that 16-year-old from high school, especially when I had to do high school and start uni during COVID. I just feel like I haven't really done much in the past few years. I didn't really get to enjoy my teenage years, and now that I'm actually done with my degree and I don't really know what I'm going to do yet, I'm just like finding myself revisiting those times. I'm just like trying to do things that I like doing. In the past 4 years at university, I've discovered more about myself than the past 17 years of my life. And that's okay. You don't need to have everything figured out. I'm learning it the hard way right now. That's why I'm just saying it so easily. If you have decided to do a postgraduate degree, and then if you graduate from the degree and you still don't know what to do, trust me, everyone's going through that, because everyone's just going for a master's degree now to just avoid the inevitable of job searching. Number 15. So I just want to say that student life will be the best part of your life. Okay, maybe will is an overstatement. Some people do have it really hard. For those who are capable of enjoying it, please do enjoy it. Go do fun things, go do dumb things, you know, you're still young, or even if you're not young, come on, like, we don't know when we're gonna die. Like, suddenly one day I might walk out and just got like run over by a bus, or another day I might be cleaning my window and fall out, or like, you know, you get what I mean, right? You get what I mean. Just live in the moment. Financially responsibly, spoil yourself. Get yourself a little treat. Get yourself a boba. Get yourself some noodles. Get yourself some snacks. I don't know. Do what you want to do. If you're an international student in the UK though, please take this time. Go travel. Go to Europe. And I wished I spent every single one of my holidays traveling. The flights are actually so cheap too. Even if you're unable to travel to Europe, there are still a lot of financially friendly places you can go within the UK. It's like National Trust managed properties such as the Fountains Abbey, all these historical sites. It's so beautiful, trust me. You learn so much about this English history. Some of these houses are even built in like the 16th century too. Please just make the most out of your time in the UK. Go around, don't just only stay in the city. Okay, so that was 15 things that I wish I knew before I started my university experience. Just enjoy uni and just being in the UK too. Or don't, and just be miserable. It's not my life, it's yours. But I really do hope that these 15 things are helpful for you in terms of setting a realistic expectation of what university actually is, or coming to the UK actually is. Going into uni seems very, very scary. And trust me, it is very, very scary. You know what's even scarier? Getting out of university and into unemployment. I am in a huge existential crisis right now. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found this video helpful. Normal vlogs will resume next week. I have a really busy week planned. I'm going to Belfast. I'm working part-time. I want to do a day in the life again. I'm going to try to film as much as possible. Obviously, I really love filming, but I hate editing. I hope all of you have a happy and jolly week. I don't know why I said jolly, I just felt like saying jolly. And I will see you next week. Bye. Oh my gosh, I cannot feel my legs.